Hello everybody, welcome to my Metro 2033 video walkthrough. This chapter is a very short chapter of roughly 8 minutes long, if you do it the way I do it, and it's not very difficult at all, apart from the fact that there are a large sum of enemies you have to deal with. And as you see, this station is pretty much surviving by a thread, hanging on by a thread. And in this chapter, Khan will now leave you. You're by yourself from here on forward. For a wee while, anyway. Now the game basically becomes easy mode because you get like 4 NPCs with you. And you just sit around and let them do all the work. But at this station, to be honest, that looks pretty fine up there. A shit ton of dead bodies though. So, what they're going to ask us to do now is go up and blow up a tunnel. And I, stupidly enough, end up doing it wrong. As you'll see. So, I'm confused. I think I have to keep going, but I'm just going to wait for the objective arrows you see there to change. Screen flashes, I know that's my sign to keep going. Even though it still says I'm meant to be with him, so I run back. Not there, changed. And head on forward. So you encounter... I encountered a quick time event here, which I never did before. And that's a quick time event. When the screen flashes red like that, be sure to hit whatever button. So X on the 360 controller, square on the PS4, PS3 controller, or E I believe on the PC. And this guy can be dealt with relatively easily. And I believe the blackness sauces take more damage than the other ones. I was about to say something bad there, but no, they do end up taking more damage. And the second you head over here to place these in, I shouldn't be looking that way, I should be looking the other way. I went over to grab this book, and I only realised that they have a spawn in it. I walk through the fire, and I panic here, as you see. And one runs away, which I think is really cool. One has actually just run away from me. I really like this level, actually. It's nice, eerie feeling. Like I threw it down the tunnel. Which, doesn't make much sense. And I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. But see, if you look at this slot to my right, you're meant to place it in that. I was looking at it, you're meant to place it in that. Or this one. And I realised this, and wasted a grenade. But you get them back, so it's not too bad, You can only carry 5. So after that, I'm going to run back to this table. I don't need to heal up, because I know there's not much in this chapter from there on then that can hurt me. Because I've done this before. I want to make sure there's none chasing me. No one's chasing me because I don't want to waste any more of my ammo than I have to. I run forward. They're not there. There's one chasing me now, so I'm going to run. And if you don't know, there's one to my right, as you'll see very quickly, very soon. And there they are. The guy with the revolver is going to be basically your lifeline here, because the shotgun's good at keeping them at bay. The AKs are not great when you give them to the AI. And the Magnum is one of the better weapons for it. The thing really good about the AI using a shambler shotgun, unless they're following you around like Bourbon was, is because they will spam the fuck out of it. And it will keep them at bay and stun them and shit like that. Very handy. And right behind me, two more are going to spawn, I believe, 2 more Nosauces. They are quite easily dealt with, however. Just pump some 12 gauge shells in them. Reload the guns. And head on. So the only thing you've got to be worried about now is one last attack section, and that's about it. And it's quite an easy section. And you may be wondering how much damage you've taken. Why aren't you healing? Because I've already explained, I like to take my absolute threshold of damage. Like, I'm about to, like, one hit from death, like, a Nosauce could sneeze on me in a day. Before I heal. Check behind me. Crank up my flashlight. No, bro. No flashlight. And then, Oh my god. Well, you know, stupid mistake number one in a walkthrough video. Doesn't really matter. As you see, they can give me a bit of trouble. I don't aim down the side because it slows me down too much. So what we're going to be doing now is just popping the bomb there. I'm mashing the QuickTime event button, which is X, you know what I mean? But X on the 360 controller. And I don't think you have to. I think he just does it by himself, but I'm not too sure, so I wouldn't take it take it with a grain of salt to what I do. Anyway, to access the crank for your flashlight, you have to press on the controller. It's I think it's L2 on the PS3 and square, or on the Xbox 360 controller it's LB, which is the top left button, and X. But that's basically the entire chapter over, and the last 2 minutes just exposition out the ass. Well, not really exposition. By this guy staying on your supplies, just take them. You can mash your pick up button on them. I just do that just in case you don't need to. You get full health in every chapter anyway. I'm out of his crotch, which is always nice. So guys, if you haven't seen, tonight is the night, and we see the strong moon, isn't it? Yeah. It's the moon is actually going to be 10% bigger tonight, if you haven't seen it. Which is great, but do not try and pass these soldiers. Without can, he will sing, get rid of them. Bit weird if you don't get the entire game, but yeah. This guy to your right has ammo on him. As you're by the confirmation sound. So he goes right, I go left. I accidentally blow out a candle and have to relight it because my OCD will get the better of me. I grab those bullets because the dead guy doesn't need them. And can will take forever to move these candles. But anyway, on the 20th of this month, I will be getting access to the open beta of Space Hulk Deathwing for pre-ordering it. And I usually don't pre-order games, but that's a special exception. And we're going to power on through. Hopefully a full playthrough that'll come, and then a walkthrough. And hopefully there's not an NLR on it. If there is, I just won't cover it at all. I'll wait for the full game release in December. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this short video. I know it isn't much, and I'm sorry I can't really upload twice anymore. But it was always one video a day, and second one was a bonus. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video anyway. And you guys take care now.
Until we meet again. Goodbye.